Cold. How's it going? I'm doing some work on some longer classical guitar pieces, and well, I guess if you play classical guitar, you're probably going to end up doing it yourself. So I thought I'd talk about how best to handle and approach sort of some of these longer pieces. First things first, you aren't working alone, you're working with a metronome. That's probably the most important thing. You're going to be playing this thing, like, just start off trying to learn it at like half speed, where when you do so, and you're going to be working your way up as you go through the piece. That's like the one lesson you should really take away from this, really. Now, if a piece is long enough, you're going to start to see natural breaks in any piece of, more sort of like 32 bars. So break each piece down in your head, and just treat each of these sections as its own piece. You're going to find these sections usually occur multiple times during a piece anyway. So that itself is going to break the piece down usually by at least half. When you come to learn the pieces, how I used to start on like where you'd expect to start, really, the intro piece, the first section A, and what you find is you learn section A, and then by the time you've finished going through the piece, you can play section A like really well, and you've got the dynamics out, and you've added your own little piece of flavour in. But like the last section is just a complete pile of shite. So one of my old teachers turned around and said, start at the back and work your way towards the front. And since then, that's really helped. And I find like, consistency in my playing throughout the whole of a piece. And I really think it helps. So I think that's probably the best way to do it. I know it's worked for me. Just wonder. Just really well. I think not being afraid of the larger pieces is a really great trait to have as a musician. I certainly remember that when I started playing classical guitar a bit more seriously, I did start learning pieces that were a little beyond me, and possibly are now, even now. But I'm really glad I did. It teaches you a lot about actually how far you've got to go when you bump into stuff that you might not necessarily be ready for at that time. It really helps you out. Anyway, tackle the larger pieces, break them down, start from the back, use a metronome. Have fun. I'll see you later.